Indigenous people, wake up. It is time for us to realize where we are going and where we are coming from. We, the Middle Belters, and the Hausa Muslims, we, the Middle Belters Christians, and the Hausas Ansar, let's know where we are coming from in this particular, fight, in this particular struggle. I've just had some portion of one man that came in to speak about genocide. I didn't, even though I have not come across the clip that he has sent, but some parts of the clip that I listened to, provoked me, because it's like this particular man that is talking of Christian genocide as if he is just waking up from his sleep. He's just waking up from his slumber to say that he is talking about the Christian genocide. Well, if he is not staying or living amongst the Middle Belters or the indigenous people of both the Hausa and the Christians in Hausa land and in Middle Belt, it's better for him to inquire. Let him get his statistic right, because propagating that the genocide is only, the Christians that are being killed as such. We should not care about the Hausa Muslims, that their fellow Muslims, like the Fulani criminals, are killing them. That is left for them. It's not a thing of concern. Where is this man coming from? Where is he coming from? Is he waking up from his torpor? Is he waking up from his drunkenness? Where has he been when both the Hausas and the Hausa Christians, and the Hausa indigenous people, and we, the indigenous people, are being harassed by these particular criminals, these insurgents, these Fulani jihadists? They have no segregation. They only know themselves. Has he not heard what the Mieti Allah leader says? That they are too big, the Fulani terrorists are too big to stay in the IDPs. In the IDPs, were they only the Christians that are in the IDPs? Are they not all mixed up? Multitude that have been driven by these criminals, by these terrorists. The terrorist has any line that he has drawn between the Christians and the Hausa Muslims? That is talking of Christian genocide. I don't think he is speaking the reality of things. I don't think he is receiving his information right. I don't know which statistics, where he has gotten his statistics of the Christian genocide, only Christian in Hausa land or in the Middle Belt. I don't know which of the statistics he's using. I don't know. Where does he has he gotten his number? That is the genocide numbers, that the Christians only. Do we have any particular village or town or cities in Hausa land or in Middle Belt that is only Christians, or that are only Christians that are occupying those places, even the places that these terrorists were busy harassing, Was there any statistic that tells him that some or most of the villages that had been destroyed and has been, are terrorized, there are only Christians that live in those villages? Where did he get his statistics? Who gave him the statistics? Did he go on research? His questionnaires, where did he serve his questionnaires? In the Middle Belt, and even in the Hausa lands, and even among the Christians. Where is his statistics? This man that is saying Christian genocide, he does not care. He does not care if the Muslims or the jihadists will continue to kill, the Muslims. It's none of his. It's our business, because the Hausa Muslims are our brothers and keepers. And the Lord that we serve, the Bible tells us we should be our brothers' keepers. There is nowhere that Jesus Christ tell us to preach or preach to us or tell us to hate other people and not to be concerned about destruction or to be concerned about destroying these fellow brothers that we have stayed for so long together. We have been in coexistence, for long. But because there are omissions and some commissions that was done by our Hausa Muslim brethren or Hausa indigenous traditional people, there were some omission that they did and some commission, and mostly it is not their fault. Yes, it may be their fault because they were ignorant to accept these criminals, these terrorists. Welcome them because they are hid under the umbrella of religion. But at the same time, they use diabolical manipulations and hypnotism to hypnotize the Hausa man. Who cares? Who loves his own religion? And they came under the camouflage of coming to stay, to coexist with their fellow Muslims, not knowing that they have their own hidden agenda of terrorism, of taking over lands that do not belong to them. This had cut across not only Christians, but the Hausa also in the Middle Belt and in Hausa land. So let's not allow ourselves to be distracted from the course of our journey, from the course of fighting and getting back what belongs to us. Both the Hausa indigenous, Hausas and some Muslims, and we, the Middle Belters, we have started going well. We are moving, even though the Christians, we become so dormant. We don't rise up to speak the truth to ourselves. We don't come out to tell the terrorists, the characteristics of these terrorists, the Fulanis that are sneaking into Christianity per se. But they have their own hidden agenda. They have their own hidden agenda. They have been driven from the true Muslims. They have been driven away. They have been exposed. So they are sneaking and trickling into the church. Don't you know that even God himself, when Israelites were fighting, God himself told the Israelites that there were some particular tribes that need to be eliminated and scrapped out of the earth. But the Israelites became stubborn. They preserved some and they destroyed some. Fulanis are part of them. So what are you saying? That the genocide is against the Christians? We that are in the heart, that are living in the Middle Belt, living together with the Muslim brothers and the Muslim sisters, the Muslim families, we know what is happening. We know that these terrorists, they don't select. They only select, their own people. They don't harm their own people. But we have been living together. We are fighting this common cause. So let's not be distracted. Let somebody or people, some few that have their own interior interests, interior motives, let them not come up with their propaganda. Is it today? Where was this man when Kaduna then was born in? Where was he? in the southern Kaduna, in Kaduna metropolis itself, and all these places, when these hidden Fulanis were busy killing really the Christians, then burning churches, where was he? He did not say genocide then. In the late 80s and early 90s, is now when the whole thing is open. It is now when we have come to terms with our brothers, the Hausa, Muslims and Christians and the traditionalists, that we, the indigenous people of the Middle Belt, come to terms to understand the gimmicks, to understand the kind of diabolical manipulations that these terrorists, the Fulanis, had come in between us, and they have played their cards. They have played their own jotas, and God has revealed their interior motives, and we have come out together with the Hausas, Muslims that have been deceived, and those of us that even when we have not been deceived, but we become dormant, and we kept silent until when now the cankerworm and the caterpillars had decided to eat us, and then the Hausa people came out and then sort of reactivate. I mean, how do I put it? They sort of provoked us and provoked our consciousness, and then we have started moving, and somebody is coming with a different story from the pit of hell. How many states has she gone to where these particular terrorists have attacked, both in Zamfara state, in Kebbi state, in Sokoto state, and even in Benue itself, in Plateau himself. This man that is talking of Christian genocide, how many places has he gone to? Where is his samples? Where is his data? Where is his statistical coverage? The questionnaires that he served, and the percentage that he has gotten to say that yes, Christian genocide. Kai jama'a, matasan 'yan tsakiyar Najeriya, matasa mu cire kwaɗayi, mu kira shebur